Special shout out to all my amazing members and patrons for your support. They are Samadina, Matthew, Lucky Charms, Ricky, Mue, Charlene Kelly, I'm Beast, Madlo, Yumi, Killabunny264, Justin Rice, MD884ZA, Ozzy Bozzy, Kano76, Beloka, Jelly Beams, UK's Reaper, Crabians, Ariel, Furious Ramsey, Nathan V, Onokian, and Amy. Consider becoming a patron if you also want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to be checking out the District Zero mod today. We're going to be going over all of the patch notes. We're going to see how to install it manually. We're going to be checking out some of the robots, the new class system, and skills. I've never ever played this game before, so this is also brand new to me. Apparently this one, basically it replaces all the zombies with like robots and just futuristic stuff. It's like the end of days kind of thing. The robots have taken over. But yeah, we're going to be going over the patch notes quickly. It is actually quite long. I am over on the Discord for District Zero. If you guys want, you can actually add me on Discord. My link is in the description down below. And in my announcement section, I actually have like the link to this channel. The reason I don't post like the download links and stuff in the chat, guys, is because sometimes it changes. By the time you watch this video, the link might have expired. So it's better. I'll make sure in the announcements tab to make sure every 7 days I update the link for you guys to be able to join like Darkness Falls, Wolf the Walkers, and District Zero. But yeah, let's just jump into this. I'm going to be starting with the oldest save that I can see over here under the mod updates. Added an XML option to turn on trader protection in traders. Oh, wow. So the trader protection is off. Nice. Added AP energy cells. Added armor to Mechs and Juggernauts. Added Mech spawn for the Grace POI. Added a recipe for testosterone. Added more sounds for Mechs and robots. Added muzzle flash effects for weapons. Balanced all custom guns. Balanced all custom melee weapons. Balanced all custom tools. Fixed an issue where the chat box had to be clicked to type. Fixed an issue that caused vultures to spawn when using a vehicle on Horde Night. Fixed an issue that caused mechs and drones to fire with broken weapons. Fixed an issue that caused forgetting elixir to not show up in the traders. Fixed player current live binding for the UI. Fixed player XP tone XP2 next level binding for UI. Fixed an issue that caused anti-rad pulls to not remove rad sickness. Fixed an issue that caused Trader Lunas food vending machine to be broken sometimes. Fixed missing unlock options for Fusion, Magnum, and SMG in handgun magazines. Basically, guys, there are new guns as well because you're going to have to deal with like Juggernauts and other kinds of mechs. So you need weapons to be able to take them down. So there's going to be a ton of custom weapons in the mod as well. But we are going to be doing a series on this, so we're going to be playing through it, having fun, exploring the mod together. Fixed an issue that caused drone explosions to deal no damage to the player. Fixed an issue that caused robotic attacks to sometimes be out of sync. Fixed stun baton particles. Fixed forge ahead books not appearing in the loot after level 75. Fixed an issue where locked items do not show the unlock level on the UI. Fixed warning spam when entering Trader Luna with dynamic music enabled. Fixed an issue that caused mech projectiles to sometimes be invisible. Fixed an issue that caused mech footsteps to sound not to play. Fixed an issue that caused errors when logging into the server while mechs are firing. Changed penetrator class perk to the empath tree. Basically, there's different classes like empath, cybernetician, stuff like that. We're going to be going over that anyways. Changed lockpicking to the cybernetic or cybernetician tree. Changed arrows so they no longer stick to robots. Changed the hunter mod to only work for bows and arrows. Changed the custom weapon mod slots to match vanilla standards. Changed anti-rad pull recipe. Next up, we have increased the size of the UI of some UI elements. Increase the number of items at the trader. Increase the health of trader walls. So remember, the traders are not protected, so the walls are now more durable against robots. Increase the chance and number of feathers found in bird's nest. Increase the chance of kobolds spawning in the wasteland. Increase the health of all enemies. Damn. Especially with the robots, that's gonna suck. Increase the sight of sight range of mechs. Increase the chance of anti-red pulls in the trader. Reduce the amount of energy cells in early game loot. Reduce the amount of electrical parts required for some early game recipes. Reduced mech block damage for cobblestone, concrete, and steel. So basically, they're going to be able to break through wood easier, but through cobble and concrete or harder substances, they're going to struggle a bit. Removed rocket energy cells from tier 1 quest rewards. Removed crawler spawns in Horde Night. Removed legacy distance terrain. Removed corpse damage bonus for harvesting robots. Removed some of the menu music due to copyright issues. That is really good for me because I need to make videos on this. I always turn my menu music and stuff off anyways, just in case. Hotfix update. Fixed an issue that caused mechs to take no damage. Now v.1.2.0 added support for A21.1. Added a 12 slot tool weld. Added a progress meter to the auto miner. Nice, there's an auto miner as well. The fact that there's a progress meter now as well, so you can see when it's done, that's awesome. Added an option to pick the auto miner while running. Added a new model for Trader Joel. Added cooldowns to some Twitch actions. I didn't use Twitch integration anyways. Added special harvest items for all robot types. Added radiation effect for radiation source buff. Added a sound for radiation source buff. Added radiation tooltip for radiation source buff. Added tooltip for acid rain buff. Acid rain? When is that going to happen? Added mining mech to horde night spawns. Fixed. Auger mining gun sounds are not deafened when crouching. I wonder if it's supposed to be deafened. Machine gun particles stay on when the fuel runs out. Silence is not working with custom weapons. Flare rounds don't have a proper held item model. Remember, all of these were fixed. So mech footsteps play when the AI is frozen in debug mode. Warning about crawler spawning on blocks that is not allowed on. Crawler is slow and can't climb stairs, so now they can, basically. Crawler runs away from the player. It's not going to do that anymore. Some parts of the UI are still visible on the death screen. Traders' doors can be lockpicked when trader protection is on. Trader doors can be picked up when the trader protection is on. Wait, can you pick up the trader's doors? But yeah, when the trader protection is on, it's not supposed to be able. That's why it's under the fixed. Cobalt on all nodes causes FPS drops. Forge recipes are trackable but shouldn't be. Traders only offer buried supply jobs, so now that's been fixed. Salvage tool damage does not scale with tool tier when harvesting robots. POI light changes are not synced to clients and do not persist. Errors occur when logging in and out of the server many times. Laser mining gun generates excessive heat when it's turned on. So it's not going to be excessive anymore because it's fixed. AP shotgun ammo does not do damage as expected, so now it does. Fusion weapon crafting does not level up past tier 1, so now it does. Changed. Increase the price of mech Twitch spawns. Increase energy cells crafts in stacks of 5 but require only 1 electrical part and normal rates for other components. Adjusted the damage resistance of mechs. Adjusted some of the mech Twitch spawns. Increased dew collector and hydro organic fabricated to 10 slots. I wonder if that's for food. No, but hydro is water as well. Change Juggernauts to run by default. Ooh, so the Juggernauts run. We have to be careful. Reworked wandering horde spawning. Move the heat from the dew collector. Awesome. Change flare gun and flare ammo description. Remove the door opening animation from mechs. What do you mean? We'll see some of this stuff. We'll only be able to know what it means when we actually do the gameplay in the next episode. Increase despawn time on loot bags to 60 minutes. Increased harvest amount for large robots. Increase the rates that the light drains power. Reverted fuel recipe to 5 gas cans for 1 oil shale. Changed workbench harvest to electrical parts instead of wood. Changed workbench repair to electrical parts instead of wood. Guys, in A21, the workbenches, when you wrench them, you get like iron and wood. You don't get like forged iron and stuff anymore. So it seems this gives you at least electrical parts from repairing and wrenching and stuff. Changed explosion particle for custom vehicles. Removed block as water sources, except for the working drinking machines. Okay, and fixed again. So this has been fixed, this next list. Ranged harvest bonus is applying all the times. It shouldn't. Ranged harvest bonus does not scale with salvage operations. It should. Ranged harvest bonus does not work with mechs. It should. Chain link double gate can't be lockpicked. Now it can. Airdrop journal tip mentions orange airdrop smoke. I'm guessing it's not supposed to. Fusion Fire Axe description has a typo. No, it doesn't anymore. Plasma Fire Axe has a Fusion Fire Axe description. Fusion Shovel has the Iron Shovel description. Farming multi-tool generates heat on every shot. It's apparently not supposed to. Drone projectiles cause a blue light to show up randomly in the world. Cobalt only spawning for the first few layers. Now it does more than the first few. Changed. Increase the hit points of all workstations. Broken workbench now harvests for electrical parts. Trader Joel's portrait has been updated. Dew collector no longer gets destroyed by farming multi-tool. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost. These update patch notes, guys. Remember, the only reason we're going through all of them is to make sure we actually have read the patch notes before playing the mod. Because I have a really bad habit of not reading the patch notes. And then when I play a mod, I always struggle. But at least for you, you'd read these patch notes and sometimes you remember, oh yeah, I read about this in the patch notes. Okay. Everything from the experimental version has been added. Progress meter to growing plants. I love this. Being able to see the progress of stuff. The chance of a wandering horde to spawn when an airdrop is called via the flare gun. Fixed. Fusion knife does more damage than the plasma knife. Now it doesn't. Plasma spear and fusion spear have the same base damage. Now they don't. Blast furnace fire particles is not in the right location. Now they are. Cobalt can't be smelted out of the forge or furnace. Now it can. Custom weapons don't have the correct flame particle for the burning shaft mod. Auto miner progress meter does not show on servers. Now it does. Stun baton charge not resetting correctly. Flare gun airdrops don't work correctly on servers. Now they do. Plasma auger animations does not stop straight away when the fuel runs out. Auto miner does not give a nitrate powder. Scrolling can sometimes stop working on the tool belt. Now it doesn't do that anymore. Blast furnace can light the player on fire. Oh, so it can't. Because that's been fixed. It can light them on fire. Now it's been fixed, so it can't anymore. Change. Increase unlock level for minigun. Food and drink stack number to 125. Medical stack number to 50. Added. Small mechs to POIs at high game stages. More juggernauts spawn in POIs at high game stages. Shock animation for EMP grenades. Headshot damage bonus to custom sniper rifles. Fixed. Wheels can be harvested with a stone axe. It needs a wrench now. Collected items from a list overlaps with the food and water on the UI. Loot containers that destroy on empty can be picked up and prompt you to empty them before picking up. Doing so makes them disappear. Loot container can be picked up before being searched, resulting in loss of loot. Now it can't be. You can only pick up loot containers that have been looted. If it says you have to still loot, it's untouched, then you can't pick it up. There has been issues like that in the past as well. Some drones have giant arrows when they are shot with a bow or crossbow. Large drones don't show visible arrows when shot with a bow or crossbow. Some mechs were not showing up on Horde Night. Now they do. Juggernaut run speed not affected by game settings. But now it is. So I'll have to see. Does he kind of like a feral? That's why he runs. Flying transport vehicle has inconsistent materials for its recipe. Mushroom progress meter does not work. Auto miner can be picked up without a land claim block. So now it can't because that's fixed. Unless it's fixed to be able to do it. I wish that sometimes when they go through lists like this, it's not just this mod, but a few of them. Sometimes they don't specify exactly, because over here it says, for example, it needs a wrench. But over here it might be the positive, not the negative. So you have to keep track when you're reading the patch notes to understand what they mean. Changed. Remove pickup of concrete deco blocks. Destroyed solar blank now has 20% chance to give a working one if picked up. Awesome. So if you pick up a destroyed solar bank, you can pick it up for one. And you might be able to get a power source. Restored the ability to retrieve arrows. Drones now explode on death instead of on impact. Removed some ugly looking plants. Increased the health of all vanilla and custom vehicles. Changed map colors for the forest decoration. Reduced crafting time for energy ammo. And then changed recipe for vehicles to include headlights. Reduced some of the cooldowns for Twitch commands. Last bit of fixed and changes, and then we are done with the patch notes. Fixed radiation display color does not change straight away. It should. Player place doors can be lockpicked by others. It shouldn't. Unless that's a fix. Now, I should be able to. Power on lights can be reset by picking them up. Trees have oversized dimensions, causing airdrops to land high in the air. Fir tree seeds don't grow into the correct tree type. Now they do. Auto miners disappear when picked up and placed down again on servers. Custom stommatons not benefiting from the euthanizer perk from physician. Mechs don't take damage from the euthanizer perk from physician. Doors prompts you to empty them like a container and can't be picked up. Changed. The college jacket is now more rare. I wonder if that was just too easy to find now. It's not. Guys, this thing helps you run faster in all games. So you want this college jacket. BDU clothing is no more rare. Increase the recharge amount for lights. Increase storage size for all vehicles. Custom vehicles. That's awesome. Increased transport vehicle seating from 2 to 8 seats in total. So on a server, you can have one vehicle with 8 people in it. That's awesome. Increase crafting costs for transport vehicle, and then remove pickup from the chain link fence. So that is all the patch notes. Now let's see how you install this mod. I'm actually going to do this with you guys this time instead of like with Darkest Falls and War of the Walkers. Once again, guys, I'm not going to post the link in the comments. Join me on Discord, go into my announcements section, and then there will be the link to the channel itself. And on the channel, you can just go where I go. So basically, we're going to be going over here to the download links. You're going to click on that. It says over here, you can use the mod launcher, or you can just get the stable version of the mod over here. Oh, wow, this mod is stable. Okay, so what we're going to be doing first, you're going to go to Steam. I'm just going to open this up on this screen. You're going to go to your Steam. You're going to go to Library, go to your game, right-click on 7 Days to Die, Manage, Browse Local Files. Now, when this pops up at the back over here, this is your 7 Days to Die vanilla file on your PC. Make sure there's no mods folder. You're then going to go back one, either with the arrow, or you just click on common, so that you see the 7 Days to Die folder. you make a copy of this folder, copy down below, and then when you go to your desktop, you'll see there's all my videos and stuff for the week. You just go and you paste. Now I have a folder already called District 0. Now that you have this over here, this still has no mods folder in. This is just basically the vanilla game renamed to District 0. Now you go back to your Discord. We're going to be clicking on this link over here, the first one. It's going to take us to this page over here. Just going to do this so you guys can see better. Nope. Okay, so it's going to take you to this page. You're going to go all the way over here. Next to clone, there's these 3 dots. You click on the dots. You say download as zip. It's going to download it for you. It shouldn't take too long. It's a direct download, depending on the size of the mod. Basically, you just wait for this now to finish. And then as soon as this is finished, we're going to go install it in the other file. Let's just wait for this to finish quickly. Okay, so now that it is done, we're going to be using this. I just want to mention this as well. When you click on the download link, it actually also gives you a massive amount of info on the mod itself, like the progression, the classes, the entities. It says over here, all zombies have been replaced by robots, androids and cyborgs take the place of regular zombies, Juggernauts replace the boss zombie, Mechs take the place of feral and radiated zombies and animals, and finally drones take the place of birds and screamers. All traders have been replaced with new models to fit with the theme. There are plans to expand the number of entity types for the next major release. So it's basically, it just recaps everything about the mod as well. If you guys want to come take a read over here, I'm going to be going into the game and looking at the classes itself there. So, but yeah, you can also come and read this here. So now that this thing is downloaded, you right click, you say open or show in folder. This is now the folder that you download. This is the thing you downloaded with that link. So you go and you say unzip. I'm going to extract it to District 0 A21 stable. So you extract it to the same folder name as the thing itself. You can just extract here or something, but sometimes it doesn't put it in the folder. I prefer having everything neatly zipped up and you know what that is for. Now we just wait for this to extract quickly. Once it's extracted, you go inside of here. Remember what I said last time, guys? You don't have to move the README. But I usually go, if you see a mods folder, everything with that mod folder, you move. So we're just going to go and cut this. We're going to go to the desktop quickly where the District 0 folder is, and we're just going to paste this here. Now the mods folder is inside. We can just do this and go back. So the mods folder is now here, and now to launch the game, all you have to do is double click, and it's going to take you into the game. I'm just showing you this as well. I haven't showed this with my Darkest Falls and Wolf of the Walkers. Okay, you might actually hear the sound over my... I'm not wearing a headset right now. But basically, you can see it's the 7 days to live vanilla thingy that it shows in the beginning. Top right, it shows District 0, so you'll already know it's going to be good. It's going to be right. But the moment it goes past that, you're supposed to see a screen like this. If ever you play a mod and you don't see this, you just see the vanilla screen, you did something wrong. Now, sometimes it might just be that when you copied the file, let me just quickly go over this one. Sometimes when you get to the downloads over here, it's going to look like this. Man, I wanna show an example, but it's not really. What if I do that? Do that. Do this. Boom. Okay. So sometimes when you download the link and you unzip it, you go inside, you see another folder with more or less the same name. Some people go mistakenly and they copy that into the 7 days to live folder. You're supposed to keep on going folder into the folder into the folder. So basically, go into the folder until you see the mods file or folder, and then you move the mods folder. It's never the mod itself's name that you move, it's the mods folder, the folder that says mods. That's the folder you always move. If you didn't do that, that might be a reason why you see a vanilla screen. Okay, so when you get into the game, there's no class items or anything like with other mods that you have to unlock classes with. Because in this mod, classes get unlocked with points. So if you go into the classes, you can invest points over here, and the more you invest, the more stuff you can actually get as well. I think over here, it'll actually tell you need impact level this to get this. But basically, yeah, to unlock classes, you need skill points, no special books or items or anything. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes, and then the universal perks tab. You do have the crafting skill, the new crafting skills from A21. You have the perk books that usually give you like bonuses and recipes and stuff as well. That's in the vanilla game basically. And then you have your added classes that are now part of this mod. This works very closely or very similarly to Wolf of the Walkers basically, where certain classes have certain skills underneath them. It all depends on the mod or the class itself, I mean. Okay, so you have your universal perks. These are perks that you can unlock anytime. You don't need any class levels or anything. So that's the Treasure Hunter, Heavy Armor, Master Chef, Well Insulated, Living Off the Land, Iron Gut, Flurry of Blows for speed attack of melee, Light Armor, Hidden Strike, and From the Shadows. So you can get this without any of the classes. Next up, we have the Empath. Now, the Empath is basically the intellect class or perk system. The Empath is widely known as an intellectual for their mental ability and charismatic nature. Increasing Empath improves headshot damage with Empath-governed weapons such as rifles and stun batons. So basically, upping this skill over here is going to make you do more damage with those weapons. The skills covered are Dead Eye for the rifles, Penetrator as well to shoot through armor, Pain Tolerance so you can get more hit, Electrocutioner for stun baton, Better Barter, and Charismatic Nature for like when you go to the trader. Next up, we have the Cybernetician. The Cybernetician specializes in the manufacture and repair of heavy-duty weapons and robots. Increasing Cybernetician improves headshot damage with Cybernetician-governed weapons, such as the machine guns and robotic turrets. So the skills underneath this: Machine Gunner for your machine guns, Run and Gun to be able to run and reload, Robotics Inventor for your turrets, Advanced Engineering for workstations, and Lockpicking, being able to lockpick faster, better. It says over here as well what you can get out of it. The third class we have is the Cosmotech. The Cosmotech specializes in the repair and creation of vehicles and salvage of materials. Increasing Cosmotech improves headshot damage with Cosmotech-governed weapons such as club and shotguns. So you get the Infiltrator over here. You hide in sensors, take less damage from traps. You have the salvage operations, that's for wrenching, boomstick for shotgun, pummel Pete for melee weapons like clubs, and grease monkey to be able to make vehicles like bicycle, mini bike, motorcycle, and such. The fourth class we have is the Exomedic. The Exomedic specializes in fitness in treating injuries. Increasing Exomedic improves headshot damage with Exomedic-governed weapons such as blades and handguns. So you have healing factor to be able to heal over time, cardio to regain stamina while running, gunslinger for your pistols, lethal blade for your bladed weapons, and physician to get like bonuses and boosts for healing. Fifth class we have is the Astrominer. The Astrominer specializes in mining and resource extraction. Increasing Astrominer improves headshot damage with Astrominer-governed weapons, such as sledgehammers and explosives. So Demolition Expert is for your explosives, Skull Crusher is for your sledgehammer, Pack Mill is to carry more, and then obviously your mining skills, -9 and Motherload. Your last class that we're going to be looking at is the Neonaut. The Neonaut specializes in multiplanetary exploration and the discovery of new species. Increasing Neonaut improves the headshot damage with Neonaut-governed weapons such as bows and spears. So it covers the Spearmaster for the spears, Lucky Looter to get better loot out of stuff, Archery governs the bows, Parkour to be able to jump higher and take less stamina by jumping, and then the Daring Adventure for your double XP and stuff, or double trader rewards. This unlocks at Neonaut level 5. So as long as you can put 5 points into this, it doesn't seem to be level locked. So you put 5 points into this, you put 4 points into this, and you have double rewards. So yeah, we're going to be doing a series on this as well, guys. But we're going to be playing this through as well alongside Joke Mod, War of the Walkers, Darkness Falls. And yeah, we're going to be exploring this mod together. Remember, this is stable actually, not experimental like the others. But if there's updates that require restarts, we will be restarting. Depending on the popularity of the series, I might be going until like day 28, day 49. The more popular the series, the longer it will run as well, because I want to actually fully test out this mod. Okay, this section is actually a lot easier than other mods to showcase, because basically if you go to F6, these are the only entities in the game that you can spawn, but it's really awesome. You don't have to worry about different variations and stuff. So guys, just remember, all zombies have been replaced by robots. Androids and cyborgs take the place of normal zombies. Juggernauts replace the boss zombies. Mechs take the place of feral and radiated zombies and animals. And finally, the drones take the place of birds and screamers. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys actually this as well. These are the new traders. This is Trader Bob, Trader Joel, Trader Hugh, Trader Jen, and then Trader Luna over here. They're all really, really badass. I really love the designs. Next up over here, we have the androids. So androids are, Android RX, well, it's different RXs, but just different values. You can actually see over here, RX and then the model number. So these are basically the normal default zombies. Cyborgs as well. These are cyborgs. So all the androids and all the cyborgs, that's a crawler over here, that's this one over here. These are the normal, regular zombies. We also have the drones over here. This one's just a little bit inside another one. There's drone 1, drone 2, drone 3, and drone 4. So these are enemy drones. Basically, they take the place of animals and vultures. Next up, we have the Juggernauts. Remember, the Juggernauts replace the boss zombies. So this is Juggernaut number 1, Juggernaut number 2. This looks like B from Transformers. Number 3 and number 4. This looks really, really cool. Next up, we have the Mechs. The Mechs take the place of the ferals and the radiated zombies. So that's Mech number 1, Mech number 2, Mech number 3, Mech number 4, and Mech number 5. Look at this thing. That must be like the biggest boss zombie or enemy that I've seen in a while. I also noticed that there are some new vehicles apart from the vanilla ones. There's this one over here, Flying Civilian Transporter. Basically, these are hover cars. This one over here is a flying sports car. This is just a normal muscle car, and this is a pickup. And then over here, we have the luxury sedan as well. But overall, guys, I'm really looking forward to this mod. There are so few zombies and entities, I didn't have to even make it a special room and showcase them. I just had to show it like this, because literally, the traders, androids, and the cyborgs for normal zombies. You have the replacement for the vultures and animals. You have the boss zombies, and then you have the radiated zombies over here. So these ones are the ones I'm really terrified of, but at least now I know. The bigger they are, the worse they get. These as well, technically they're bosses, so I want to see how bad they are. But these things, how the hell do you take this on? Imagine you come across one of these like day 2 or 3 and you don't have any weapons. But you guys, I'm going to be playing this mod. This is episode 1. Episode 2 will be gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys in episode 2. Once again, a huge thank you to all my members and patrons for your support. To join them in supporting the channel, consider becoming a Patreon. The link is in the description down below.